Developing an extremely powerful step close is an essential aspect of the approach and affects everything from our timing, the amount of upward lift we have during takeoff, and the speed of our rotation, which is directly tied to the velocity of our arm during contact. So in training the step close, we want to keep a few things in mind. Now what the science tells us is that the more ground reaction force we can create, the greater the potential for increased jump height. In simpler terms, the more force we can apply to the ground, the more force the ground will apply against us in the opposite direction. So what are some of the ways that we can do this? Well, the first is increasing the height of the arms during the backswing. This gives us a greater range of motion and time our arms have to increase downward and upward force. Now remember during the double arm lift to keep them fully extended all the way until they reach parallel to the ground before drawing the hitting elbow backwards. We see a lot of athletes breaking the elbows early, effectively killing the momentum or pull the arms have during liftoff. Also remember to keep them tight to the body as we want the forces going in the right direction. Another simple thing you can do is lower your trunk before takeoff. A forceful trunk extension not only applies more force to the ground, but allows our arms to get higher during the backswing. The last thing we can do is take advantage of something called the stretch reflex. This is our body's natural ability to produce a strong, involuntary muscle contraction in response to a lengthening of a muscle. Without going into too much detail, just understand that the faster a muscle is stretched, the more powerful the contraction is going to be. Now we can take advantage of this principle by lessening the amount of time we spend on the close part of our step close, effectively stretching our quadricep muscles very quickly, producing a very strong muscular contraction.